Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Now, as of the time we're recording this video today, we have about 3 more days before the Evangelion collab goes away. So make sure you guys are making the final decision if you guys are pulling or if you guys are saving. Hopefully I'm going to talk a little bit more about that at the end of this video. But the collaboration so far has been an extremely fun experience for sure. If you guys are looking to pick up either Asuka, Rei, or even Mary, highly recommend you guys to do so, because missing out on those could be FOMO. Now you can see 3 more days, that's going to be the time frame. Alright, so again, this event interface is very unique. I think they put a lot of effort into the interface and a lot of things into the a lot of bonuses into the event for sure. But let's talk about the next banner. As you guys can see officially on Twitter, it has been confirmed. Now this is going to be ROUGE. Alright, so she is going to be the next character. So she is part of the 777 squad. For those of you who are not aware, she's basically part of Blanc and Noir in the same squad. So I believe they are going to belong in the same faction as well. So here's a little bit of tidbit, right, regarding this character right here. I still feel like a lot of us should probably skip her, because unless you're not looking to save for the anniversary is coming really soon. Alright, so I think we're gonna have one more event, which is the ROUGE event, and then one more afterwards, and then we're gonna get the anniversary perhaps. It's going to start around end of October. Now here's the thing about the 77 squad as a whole. So right now we got Blanc and Noir, which is the bunnies, right? You guys are aware. So they both fit under this squad category, and you might have heard that both of them are basically a pair. You need to use them together. Now Blanc's burst skill by default is 60 seconds, you can see. So basically if she bursts once, and it's going to take 60 seconds cooldown. Now ideally for burst 2 you want them to be 20 seconds. However, you can see her skill 2 has this condition. Now when you have an ally from the same squad still on the battlefield, and then this cooldown of burst skill is going to reduce by 40 seconds, making this burst a 20 seconds. So this is why you're going to need Blanc and Noir. Usually you want to put them together. But perhaps with this new character, ROUGE, again, if she is going to be in the same squad, which I think she should be, alright, under the 777 squad category, that means you might not need Noir anymore to be able to use Blanc. So perhaps there might be some new meta going on. I have no idea, but that could be something that's very interesting. Now the same applies for Noir as well. Alright, so if you look right here, now it would be nice if you can use all 3 of them together, and perhaps you could, because Blanc and Noir are both really strong characters. One of the more meta characters as well, right? Now you can see Noir has a built-in kit in her 40 seconds burst skill. Now you can see right here, basically she does damage, and then all allies with shotgun is going to get hit rate increase and damage to interruption parts increase. And then the last one is activates with an ally from the same squad still on the battlefield. Everybody is going to get the hit rate increase and damage to interruption parts increase as well. So these 2 criteria is going to be why you want to use Blanc and Noir together, because both of them needs like the ally from the same squad. Now maybe once ROUGE comes into the equation, one of them could be pushed away, or you can basically split them up much easier depending on what the conditions are, and that's going to be pretty cool, right? We can probably see like instead of a duo, it could be a trio, and depending on the concept of ROUGE, she doesn't look like a damage dealer, so I could be wrong on that, but perhaps she could still be under burst 3. But I think it would be cool if she's a burst 1, because we haven't had a burst 1 for a little bit, right? Because right now in the collaboration characters, we got 2 burst 3, burst 2 is going to be Mari in this case, right? And then in the previous one, we were having Ayn and Zwei, right? Burst 3, I guess Zwei is a burst 1. Yeah, I've completely forgotten about her. So Zwei is a burst 1, although I didn't really like put too much investment into her. I feel like she's not meta by any means. She's still usable to a certain extent, right? But I have plenty of other options as well. Prefer characters with CDR personally. Now one more thing is Red Hood is finally getting a costume. Now you can see, right, in the previous popularity poll, we did vote on the Red Hood costume. So make sure you guys are aware of that. So you gotta log in to be able to claim this Red Hood costume. So this is how she looks like. It looks to be a dress costume. Now that is, I love the design of this particular costume. I think they basically did a very good job in designing and drawing this costume. It looks really good, right? So Red Hood costume ×1, Red Hood theme song ×1, and we're going to get avatar frame. The avatar frame is because previously they picked top 5 of the popularity poll. Alright, so we got Red Hood as number 1, Dorothy, and then Scarlet, and then Blanc, and then Scarlet Black Shadow. We will be getting the top 5 most votes for the avatar right here. So make sure you guys log in. Alright, 19th of September. September till 30th of October, you're gonna have about 1 month to log in to claim this particular costume. Now, if you miss out on this costume, you're gonna be missing out forever. FOMO! There's a lot of people, players that regret previously. They come to me always like, GuitarRock, when can I get this costume again? This costume. A lot of players missed out on her. Alright, she was a free costume, free Modernia costume that everybody gets previously, but a lot of players did not log in back then, or maybe you haven't started the game. So I'm just warning you guys in advance, that's going to happen to you if you don't log in. So make sure you guys are aware of that. 19th of September till 30th of October. So you have more than 1 month to log in. Definitely big shout out to Shift Up for, you know, designing like a very good costume and giving out to players for free. Now, what will happen if you do not have the character? So you can still claim it, but I think you can't use the costume as of now, right? Because especially for a lot of these characters, Red Hood is a meta character. Now, compared to most other characters that perhaps they might not be super meta, basically can't make full use of the costumes, that's not the case for Red Hood, right? She is going to be one of the more, you know, meta character in terms of one of the top tier right now. And perhaps she might get dethroned later on, I don't know, in the upcoming anniversary. That could be a thing, that could be a case. Very unlikely though. But yeah, she's probably going to be meta for a little bit. So if you guys are looking to invest in one character and one character only, and you are looking to reroll and play the game, I highly recommend Little and Red Hood. So those two are going to be still staple until today, which is very good, right? If you think about it, the power creep is going to be there's not much power creep when it comes to Red Hood's potential. I think she's very strong. There's no regrets. All the investment that I've poured into her have been, you know, fruitful. I am using her a lot, although some of these things could be improved. All of these stats are a little bit low. I want to see if I can like try to push it and improve it a little bit more. But other than that, I'm really happy with my Red Hood overall. Now let's talk a little bit more about the collaboration, right? So Mari Makinami, Asuka, and of course Rei Ayanami. Now if you guys are still deciding to pull for the Evangelion collab characters, who should you go for? Now here is the truth, right? So right now, let's see, if I were a new player starting the game today, and if I can pick only one character, who would I pick, right? So between these three characters. Now, I'm gonna be honest, Mari probably has the best value because she's a support character. She's a burst to... Will she be power creep in the future? Probably, yeah. I can see a potential of a better version of her. Someone with heals, someone with CDR can basically take her spot. But right now, the same pretty much could be said for the other two, which is Rei in this case and also Asuka. Now Asuka is really strong. If you can pick one damage dealer between Asuka and Rei, I would highly recommend Asuka. Now to be fair, Asuka is much more of a damage dealer compared to Rei. Rei is a little bit of a support in burst tree. Asuka is strong, but I feel like in the recent solo raids, comparing her strengths to Alice, she's still a little bit behind, right? She maybe competes with Modernia in that case, but still then, there are a lot of other fire elemental characters right now. So she's not like unique to that particular element. Plus, in the future, if they release more fire characters, perhaps she's gonna get power creep just like 2B and A2, right? I feel like that's going to be one very good example that I can give you guys. And back then, these two characters were super meta, alright? I feel like everyone was talking about them. 2B and A2 were the near collaboration characters, but right now, they can still be used occasionally, but they are no longer super meta, alright, because of the power creep that slowly creeps in. So keep that in mind, alright? It's going to be something that happens regardless, especially with these collab characters. Now, is that a good or a bad thing? In my humble opinion, my honest opinion, I think that's a good thing. Because you don't want the collab characters to be so overpowered to the point that if you miss out on them, your account is pretty much brick, right? I've seen that happen in other games, and I think that's generally bad. It's better for them to be not so meta or not super powerful, so that if you don't obtain them for a new player coming in later on, it doesn't affect the overall meta rankings of the game. So that's just, you know, personal opinion. You guys could have a different opinion regarding that. Regardless, let me know of your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you guys, you know, are aware of that. ROUGE coming next, alongside with Red Hood costume. Stay tuned. We're gonna have more things coming later this week. With that being said, that's gonna be it for this particular video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.